from what I know, the hairstyle inaanza range from 4,500. We can push it back a bit mpaka 4,000, but they're any exclusive of wash and blow dry. So this is only for the hairstyle and the braid. Later on, I'll just talk about the hairstyle itself, like the hair that was used. So inaanza range from 4,000. I've had there's places where they'll actually also charge you 8,000. So from 4,000 to 8,000 hapo hivo. Though I'm not sure why somebody would charge you 8,000. I can just make sure they do a good job, because as in hiyo ni kama umelipa rent already. It's a very expensive hairstyle. You could have bought a wig. But make sure it's worth your money. You know, if you can afford, you pay according to what you can afford. So with regards to how they were braided, I'm going to first talk about the mini, I want to call it braid ama hair extension. Taita to braid for the remainder of the video. The exact braid, it's called kinky, fluffy kinky. I'll insert pictures if I find any on the website, but I want to show you the difference so that you don't go out going to buy the wrong braid. So first you'll start with the color. The color down here is number 30. I had some leftover hair from piece, so it's like this. The reason mbona haikai as silky and shiny, like I said, this braid is called afro kinky, specifically fluffy kinky. It's made to mimic the, you know, the 4C, 4B, the type 4 hair texture, you know, the kinky hair. So what happens is they just joined two colors. Someone asked if my hair was bleached. Haikuwa bleached. It's just two different color braids. For example, black and for example, it's actually black and brown they put at the end. So the hairstylist alianzanga na black huku juu, then towards the end she just used a bit of brown. So next, how exactly they did it. For me personally, I have really short hair. I cut off all my hair. So right now ni venye tuko in the growing process. So what she did was, I'll insert clips of the exact, like how the locks look without being attached to your head, as in venye zilikuwa zinakaa before. They are rolled into some kind of straw. Okay, I'll just use these braids for illustration purposes. Let's say, okay, the kinky hair, see, I've already told you it's different. Okay, let me just come in close so that you see just how different, of why, as in just how different texture ya normal braids, which are this one. This one is a Abuja braid, the maxi one. Na hii kinky ni different. Let me just show you. So I want you to look at this and I want you to look at this, because okay, find the wrong braid, ama okay, buy the wrong braid, you'll end up not getting the texture you want. The kinky texture ni the only reason mbona ziko karibu kumimic dreadlocks in a certain way. So yeah, I hope you've gotten that difference. Again, actually repeat, if I find the exact look of the fluffy kinky, okay, it's hey, afro kinky, if I find the exact packaging of the afro kinky, because I don't have that specific braid with me, I'll make sure to put it in the clips as we go on. So how they do it, one, they put your hair into sections. My hair is, as you would have probably read in the title, it's almost 1 to 2 inches. I think it's around 2 inches, 1 to 1.5 inches. The last time the first and last time I measured, it was that length. Then what they do is they section your hair into different parts. But then she's very accurate, because the way venye my stylist did it for me, I'll make sure the number of temporary dreads zenye alimake zilikuwa zinafaa kuwa aligned na the number of sections they actually make in your hair. So she made, I think, around 60 to 64, if I'm not wrong. I think the accurate number is actually 64. So yeah, my hair got sectioned. Then she didn't bother braiding it again. What she did was she used gel, you know, the wax for actually making dreadlocks. That's the one she used. She just twisted my hair like this. We'll assume this is my hair. She took out a portion because it's really short. I'll just use this length. She just took her part. Then what she did was take some of the gel, rub it, then twist my hair like this. One, because the reason, okay, because my hair is short, the minute you try twisting it, it's going to come undone because bado haija grow any ends. It's actually a very equal length. So after that, what she does is take crochet, the crochet tool, makes an incision in the hair, then anaiattach hapo hivyo tu. She drags the hair inside. I'll try and make more, you know, illustratable actions where the video is going on. And that's how the hair gets onto your head. After that, what she does, though I'm not sure ka wote ufanya hivi, but then the hair will get sewn on with a needle and thread. That's basically it. That's just how the hair goes on. You can actually wash them yourself, but for me personally, I just prefer going to the hairstylist mwenye alikushuka, because atakuwa at a better position kujua how to handle them, na atajua what exactly to do. She can actually refresh them in their own way, because these are things that with time zitaanza kukua shaggy. Or if I didn't mention how they're made is like this thing, the hair itself, it's actually imeshonelewa in its own strands, you know, fake strands. Okay, it's actually a really complicated process. That's why I was saying it's not a hairstyle yenye unaweza ingia ndani, as in unaweza ingia salon then useme, oh, mi nataka, I want temporary dreadlocks, ama I want a hairstyle like this one. But if you want to actually do the hairstyle, I would prefer you going with a picture of someone who already has it. So yeah, you can feel free to take a screenshot, a nice screenshot, and then you can show your hairstylist so that they'll be able to know what you're talking about. Otherwise, unaweza kufanyia for locks. These aren't for locks. It's actually temporary dreadlocks. With regards to pain, for me, considering that niko na a very sensitive scalp, I wouldn't say they've been as, I wouldn't call them painful. What I'd say is, because sikuwa nimeshika close to 6 to 7 months, when the hairstyle got put in, got attached, it was kind of, ilikuwa ina tag at my hair, ina, like, ilikuwa ina make scalp feel as if scalp yako ina flare. It's like more of a throbbing. This wasn't on the day that I got plated. It was like maybe a whole week after I got plated. That's when I started feeling them. But when I got from the salon, I wasn't feeling any pain. Also, hii point itakuwa dependent on your own salonist. Kama ako na mkono chungu, of course, hata kama ni kuingiza hizi, as in atakuumiza. Because I've done crochet once before in my life, and that hairstylist, that salonist was just really painful. Kwanga na zile mkono chungu. So just make sure you go to someone who will be tender, and always before you get plated, just tell them that you have a sensitive scalp, ama you don't exactly have a high tolerance for knee pain, so that, as in, anjue already, so that when they hurt you, you'll be able to complain because you already alerted them in the beginning. So how long the style took to braid, it would have taken a shorter time. For me, I'd say it can take close to 3 to 5 hours. No, 2 to 5 hours. Kama hauna any breaks in between. If your stylist akona the proper gadgets, like I said, wanatumianga the crochet tool and some other gadgets. Not gadgets. Let me show you what it looks like. It's the tool for kushona, for knitting. So I couldn't find the actual tool, but for those of you who have people who knit in your family, you know I don't know, sijui the exact name of those things, but this is an actual scarf. The knitting, I don't know what they're called. That knitting that's used to make, as in, these scarves from scratch. That's what's going to be used in your hair, if I'm not wrong. Although you could have wanaweza tumia something different, but from what I know, that's what she used, the knitting tool and the crochet tool for attaching your hair. The knitting tool is for making incisions in your hair, like a hole, because the thing comes looking like straight like a straw. I've already illustrated that, so I'm under the impression una understand what I'm saying. So if you're going to try the hairstyle, I hope it comes out nicely. Of course, if you already have the hairstyle, you can leave comments down below for people who want to try it, with words of advice. Or if you want to try it, of course, make sure you tell me how it turns out. Thank you for watching the video up to this point. I've talked quite a bit and I hope it's going to help you. So see you in my next video, and of course don't forget to like the video, to share it with your friends ama anyone who wants to try the hairstyle, and of course subscribe. Doesn't matter what you did.